A rose? Roses for the ladies? Pardon me, roses? My name is Sad. I'm 30 years old. In English, sad means sad. I am sad. Sometimes a person is in such a mood that he doesn't dare step outside the door to his own house. By that I mean, of course, the door to the house of my landlord, just so there's no misunderstanding. The door to the house belongs to my landlord, and on the nameplate is the name B. Winter, the name of the previous renter or of the one before that. B. I've often thought about that. B is a pleasant sounding letter, a feminine letter. Brigitte, Barbara, Beate. It's not important, but maybe a woman with white skin once lived in this room, with white hands. Oh, the white hands of women. I meant to go, really. Even though we are not very careful about the truth, that has to do with our mentality. My God, I really wanted to go out, to get started. The first few feet of the 8 miles, the first of the 58 stops, the first of the 50 roses. Tomorrow the heads will be drooping. I wanted to go. I could swear to that, although our kind doesn't have the right to swear. I understand that. I could stand in front of you and raise my hand and swear. I really intended to go, but I want to express my desire to tell you how much I love this country. I have a real need to do so. This beautiful country with its deep green lakes, its snow blue mountains, its great culture and its wonderful thinkers. Of course, I only live in this city, in this room, and at night. And you could ask me, have you ever stood at the shore of our deep green lakes? Have you ever climbed our snow blue mountains? Have you ever come to appreciate our culture and our wonderful thinkers? You could ask me that. I would stand before you and blush. That is, my face would turn even darker. I would try to get my head out of the noose by emphasizing again and again how much I love your country and the language that is spoken in your country. Then I would also like to mention once again that I've never ever sat down on one of these park benches with the cast iron legs. I'm very particular about this point, I know. Fine. I occasionally use a public toilet, but only when it's absolutely necessary. And as far as public toilets go in general, I'd like to state it this way. It is true that we excrete our feces in an unhygienic way. By we, I mean the southern type. That has to do with our misunderstanding of nutrition. But are there not some people among you who occasionally don't eat properly? I'd like to reformulate this question and say right off that I don't really mean it seriously. The question, is it always only the foreigner who is shitting next to you? I said that I don't really mean for the question to be taken seriously.